Everything is draining my wallet.
In April, inflation rose 3.8% year over year. That's the highest level in nearly 3 years.
Americans, on average, say they would need $520,000 a year to feel rich.
Prices are rising fast, especially for gas. The Labor Department said today that prices rose 3.3% from a year ago.
Every time I'm going somewhere, I'm spending at least $40. I'm talking about everything, okay? Everything's becoming impossible to afford, okay? We got houses. Houses are like 20, 30 times my salary. What the hell? Okay, maybe not that intense. But cars are literally double the amount as a yearly salary. If you make 40 grand a year, your car's 80 grand? $80,000. And that wouldn't even be a big deal if your car wasn't all made out of plastic. All these new cars shipped with garbage, interiors, garbage, everything, has no buttons, it's just one big tablet, and if that breaks, you're screwed. We're talking about rent. Rent has quadrupled since like 2019. Insane. 7 years, by the way. And it feels like no matter how much you can make, it's never enough. Ever. It's like no matter what happens, all my money's just getting taken out of my pocket. For a lot of people, the American dream is shifting away. Slowly disappearing off into the sunset where it belongs. But wait, there's one place. One bastion of freedom. No, it has no music. Hardly, I don't even know if you call that a shelf. Like, what is that? There's one place, and that's Costco. When you walk into a Costco, it feels weird. Okay, you got this huge cart. It's not luxurious or trendy or anything. Like, I'm walking through this huge warehouse of these just massive lights up on the ceiling. Everything is off of this fat pallet. And every time I get something, it either has the best value out of anything I've ever seen in my life, or they sell so much of it to me that I'm stacked for 6 months. No matter what you're getting, you know the price of what it's gonna be before you even walk in. You don't have to deal with certain things, like the $5 rotisserie chicken, for example. The $5 chicken is always gonna be $5. It doesn't start at $5. It's not $5 per pound. It is literally just $4.99. The entire thing. It's like $1 per pound. Insane. It's been like that for years and years and years and years. And so when I go over to a Costco, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna get me a rotisserie chicken, of course. It's $5. I go into Safeway, it's $13 for a smaller one. And then let's talk about the eggs. The eggs I live in Hawaii, right? Eggs here are like $8 per 12. I used to watch these videos of these bodybuilder kids just going crazy, just cracking eggs into a pan, like 10 of them. I'm like, dude, that's like so ridiculously wasteful. Like their parents spent all this money to get them this good food, right? But not if they go to Costco, because 4 dozen eggs
is $14.
$14. So instead of what, 24 eggs or 28 eggs at Safeway for,
$24 or for $14. So instead of 24 eggs for about 14, 12. So instead of 24 eggs for 12. So for about $12.
For about $12, you can get 24 eggs at Safeway.
Or
for just $2 more, I can go down to Costco, my beautiful, lovely, and I'll get 4 dozen for the same price almost. And what it means to me is that corporation, Costco, they're not here to squeeze our wallet. They're not here to drain us dry. They're here to help us. We got stuff like at the food court, hot dogs $1.50, chicken bakes, $4 by the way, fire. Pizza slice $2. Talk about the whole pizza, $10? It's insane. I've been trying to lose weight recently. It has really good macros. The pizza slice and the chicken bake have like 45 grams of protein. So they're actually, it's a decent product. It's not just trying to destroy us. It's like real food. The price of the hot dog hasn't changed since the 80s. There were executives telling the owner to increase the prices. And he said, if you increase the price of the hot dog, you're fired. It's very telling how clear this is that Costco cares about its customers. They're not trying to win by charging any more than they usually do. They're just trying to give us the good bang for their buck. Most of their money's not made by when we're in the store buying stuff anyway. It's made by their memberships. So they just want to sell more memberships. I have a little story. I'm over at Costco, right? I got Costco infatuated a couple months ago. And I'm like, okay, I need to get a membership. I walk in the doors. The lady there is trying to get me she's really trying to get me that exclusive gold executive membership at $130 a year. She's like, if you spend $200 a month on groceries,
It really makes sense.
no, I'm gonna save money here. I'm not spending more money, man. Give me the $60 one. Here's the biggest problem with the philosophy of other businesses and grocery stores. Places like Walmart and Target. It's a whole race to the bottom. Everything that they make in the store gets shrunk, gets cheaper to make, so it's not as quality, and it's more expensive to buy. That's what we're getting at these other stores. I know this is a tangent, but we don't even fix stuff anymore. When something breaks, you just throw it away. You just get something new because it's just so cheap. It's just garbage. You might as well just go buy a new one. When you have stuff like the Kirkland brand, I mean, oh my gosh, there's so many amazing like deals. I buy a lot of Kirkland stuff. I buy like their plain yogurts, like $10. And it's a huge jar. It's massive, you know, like their eggs. It's such a great deal. Their chicken, as I said, was a great deal. Half of the stuff that's in my cart is something from Kirkland. They got protein bars. They got their own sports drinks. They rival stuff like sparkling ice, you know, the fizzy like vitamin zero sugar drinks. They do all that. They have their own beer. They have their own everything. And generally, not always, okay? I'm not just gonna sit here and glaze the entire time. Costco's giving me a better deal, and the product is very similar to what I was already gonna buy anyway. Now, as I said, I'm not here to just glaze Costco the entire time, okay? Not everything about Costco is perfect. I know, I'm sorry. Yep, you can leave that comment down there. Why do I need 50 rolls of toilet paper? Okay, what do I need 50 rolls of toilet paper for? What do I need 50 rolls of paper towels for? Not everything is perfect, okay? Not everything. But buying in bulk is like the way that they like to do most of their business. If they can bulk everything up, it makes it a really good deal for the consumer. And that's what I was saying in the beginning. It's either a cheaper product with still a similar value, or it's tons of the thing that you might need. You get ibuprofen in there, you get like four bottles, and they're huge. There's like 1,000 ibuprofen tablets. I want to have to get more for a year. But one thing about it is that there's a lot of value in that. Because even though the 48 rolls of toilet paper is like $40, it's still way cheaper in terms of value, or in terms of, you know, per roll, than I'm getting anywhere else. And so in a weird way, Costco to me feels like a simpler time. You had your family on that picnic, and you got in your Mercury, you got in your old Buick, and you're driving around having a good old time. Costco's a place where prices aren't changing overnight. The quality still matters. They're not there to exploit us. We're not being sucked dry. That's what I love about Costco. It's what the economy used to feel like. Things would just slowly, gradually go up maybe. Every time I'm in a store, man, every time I'm in like Walmart, I'm like looking around, I see something. I'll see something like a protein bar, right? And I just laugh. Yeah, that's not a good deal. It's a better deal at Costco. It's not that Costco has gotten better. It's just that in the ever-evolving world of more expensive products, worse conditions of how it was made, and just how it's just getting shoveled in your mouth, the baseline's dropping on quality, price. I'll tell you, when I'm running out of gas and I have some time, I'm gonna go get gas at Costco. I'm gonna do it. Why wouldn't I? And I'll tell you this, here's another thing. My entire life, I spend $20 on gas. I got that $20 bill. I walk into the gas station. I don't even know what the price is. I don't even look anymore. With Costco, I'm filling it all the way up. It's $48 for the whole damn thing. When $20 got me a quarter. That's just good saving. So instead of $80 at the pump at the Shell or whatever, it's like $48. I'm saving like almost $40 every time I go. It's insane. And I don't put $20 on Costco. I pay for the whole thing. I get it all the way up to full. Because why wouldn't I? When I say Costco is the last American dream, I don't really mean it literally, but it represents the idea that I'm still getting a good deal. It represents quality, and I'm not skimming every dollar and every dime. To me, that just feels good. It feels a lot better, you know, than the way I feel like we've been treated as adults, okay? It's been really bad with most things. I mean, you even talk about cars. You even go to Costco, there's a car outside. It's like, hey, we'll sell this to you, and it's gonna be like $8,000 off. And so Costco's not saving the economy. It's not fixing houses, wages, inflation, but it's doing something cool. It's just sticking to the way it is. That whole feeling of the white picket fence, the beautifully white trim blue house with the yellow Chevy or the yellow Cadillac in the driveway. It feels like I can come back to a much simpler time and just shop and do my thing. And that's why I'll be shopping at Costco. So thank you for watching this video. Please, over here is another video for you to watch. Please, can you shut out and just watch my videos?